We'll do it again. The lawnmower in the backward, oh my God. Jesus Christ. The lawnmower in the background adds ambiance, is what I meant to say. Jesus Christ. We'll do this again. Good evening, everybody who watches my videos. Why am I in front of a church, you ask? I don't know. A better question is, why are you watching this video? A better answer would be the one that I'm about to offer as a man. This is the same street that I made my first YouTube video 14 years ago, 13 years ago, 13 years ago, 13 years ago. I forgot even my own history as though it pertains to me. I am right next door to the first house that I ever lived at. It's over there. Okay, that's it. That's all you're going to show. And this is a church where I filmed one of my sketches in 2011 when I was Big Mushroom Man with a big fat ass. I was going to say something else, but I might get demonetized for saying big fat dick, so I didn't say that. You can speak away from the mic because this is the first place I made videos. I made a video where I'm swinging on a children's swing set. Here's a clip. Okay, you watched that. You saw how amazing that was. There's copyrighted music, so I'll probably replace it with brilliant improvised shit. And here's a church where I filmed a lot of stuff. Okay, I still have not gotten used to using a tripod, so there you go. Here's where the church is, where I filmed the church video. All 100 people who watched that remember. And yeah, this is where I did that. Why did I drive all the way to Berlin, Connecticut to go to the old house where I used to live with roommates and we did not get along? And my old roommate pulled a knife on me, probably because I was a bad roommate and also because he was a bad roommate as well. Why am I here? Well, you got to confront your fears and confront your past in order to stabilize and cement your future. Okay. Yeah. I've been having a bad 2 weeks, and I think one of the things about going to your past and addressing certain aspects of what's going on in your life are important. Actually, it's important to reckon with things. Remember, I got into a fight with my roommate when I lived in Avenue in Connecticut, and you know what? I don't think it was his fault or my fault. I think there was some. It's also probably the worst possible street to live on to record a video because there's 17. Apparently, everyone in the middle of Connecticut has 9 lawnmowers, and they can't wait to use them as soon as the spring happens. So, I guess it's just important to live with the fact that maybe there's a reason that your roommate pulled a big old knife on you when you were just asking what vegan cake they were making and why their rabbit is locked in the closet. Or maybe it was the fact that for the first time in your life, there's people walking by, so I'm gonna not. We'll start over. Maybe there's an aspect of your life where your roommate pulls a knife on you because you're asking what kind of vegan cake they want to make for the 3rd week in a row. And maybe you shouldn't have a knife pulled in you. Maybe you shouldn't be yelled at. Maybe you shouldn't be screamed at. Like you're a sex predator trying to reach into his girlfriend's tits and yank them off and throw them in the garbage. Maybe you weren't trying to do that. Maybe you're just asking what kind of cake the person is making. And you're like, that's not really fair. I was just trying to be nice. And maybe that's not necessary. Right? Or maybe you've been a bad roommate. Maybe you haven't washed the toilet at all, and you got all your pubes and your ass crack shavings all over the toilet, and maybe they say, that's it. We're writing notes and we're leaving them all over the room and all over the apartment so you can stew in your apartment and start giving your photos to kink.com so you can do fetish videos for nobody, even though you're not in good shape, your face doesn't look good, and you have short hair, and all you eat is donuts for dinner because you can't really understand why the place that you work at doesn't let you unionize, but they give you 6 chips for donut credits every 3 weeks instead of paying you a living wage. I don't know. Could be that. Or it could be that you failed college and you deep in your heart realize that those are going to get forgiven by a shitty president 15 years later. But you don't know that because you're like, I don't even know how to make French toast without looking at very valid and extremely meticulous directions. That's also part of it, okay? Or it could be that your roommate shuts the door on you. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get into specifics. None of these things even happened, but some of them did. The point is that this is the first place that I filmed sketches. And for that, this place means something. Thanks for watching.
Feels kinda crazy looking back at my life, but I know that it's Berlin, Connecticut. I feel so crazy, my friend took out his knife, making vegan cake for no one except his rabbit son. His girlfriend looked at him like I was dumb, and I twiddle my thumbs on my Alice Cooper CD. No, he looked so crazy cause he took out his knife and he said, why are the Q-tips so gunky? He looking like he 11 feet tall in that burning apartment for $900 a month. I'm playing full, I'm gaining so much weight and donuts forever, and I know that he's still in my sight. Oh, that's Berlin for you, and it's 2011 or 2001 times 1. Yeah. He think he's crazy cause he just got a knife and he doesn't have a gun in his world. Yeah. He mad cause he put his rabbit in a cage and I can't clean no toilets for days. It was the first time I made all these videos for these guys, and I know it don't pay. Whoa. He got a rabbit in his closet and that thing just died.
Thanks for watching. I hope this was extremely informative in an overt sense. If it wasn't, then you can probably stop watching or garner enough confidence to tell me in person why you don't want to watch this. Signing off.